Welcome to Things You Should Know, Civil War Edition. Today we're continuing from the Battle of Browns Ferry and transitioning into the Battle of Wauhatchie, Tennessee, which would occur between October 28th and 29th, 1863. Union forces led by General Joseph Hooker and General John W. Geary consisted of 3 divisions with a total of 1,500 men from the 11th and 12th Corps to secure the area around Lookout Mountain and maintain communication line to the south and the road west to Kelly's Ferry. Meanwhile, Confederate General James Longstreet failed in his oversight of the Confederate forces, resulting in the only Confederate defenders to try and engage the Union troops were commanded by Brigadier General Micah Jenkins and his men from Jenkins' Brigade and Longstreet's Corps, as they attempted to prevent Hooker's reinforcements from securing a communication line. The end result? A clear Union victory. On October 28th, Union Major General Joseph Hooker advanced from Bridgeport into Lookout Valley with 3 divisions. He strategically detached Brigadier General John W. Geary's 1,500-man division at Wauhatchie Station on the Nashville and Chattanooga Railroad, less than 2 miles from the northern end of Lookout Mountain. This was to secure supply lines southward and maintain access to the road west to Kelly's Ferry. Hooker proceeded north with Major General Oliver O. Howard's 11th Corps divisions, joining Union forces at Brown's Ferry. In response, Confederate General Braxton Bragg ordered Lieutenant General James Longstreet to expel Hooker's forces from the valley. Longstreet commanded 3 divisions, but failed to utilize them effectively to secure control of the Tennessee River crossing or concentrate his forces against Hooker. The presence of Union artillery on Moccasin Bend, which dominated northern approaches to Lookout Mountain, forced Longstreet to plan a rare night attack. Despite delays that pushed a scheduled 10 p.m. assault to after midnight, Longstreet proceeded with the operation. Brigadier General Micah Jenkins led the Confederate offensive, targeting Geary's isolated division at Wauhatchie Station, with Colonel John Bratton commanding Jenkins' 1,800-man South Carolina Brigade. Simultaneously, Brigadier General Evander Law maneuvered his own brigade, along with Brigadier General Jerome B. Robertson's, to obstruct Hooker's reinforcements. Brigadier General Henry Benning's brigade was held in reserve to support both efforts. Though Geary had anticipated an attack and posted pickets, the sudden Confederate assault at around 12:30 a.m. on October 20th caught his men by surprise. Geary formed a V-shaped defensive line facing north and east, effectively utilizing artillery and cover of darkness. Tragically, Geary's son, an artillery lieutenant, was killed during the battle, dying in his father's arms. The sounds of battle quickly mobilized Union forces near Brown's Ferry. Hooker, bypassing the chain of command, directed Major General Carl Schurz to reinforce Geary. However, confusion ensued, and Brigadier General Adolph von Steinwerth's division advanced first. Union Colonel Orlando Smith's brigade of Steinwerth's division encountered resistance from Law's Confederates, entrenched on a commanding 200-foot hill, later known as Smith's Hill. Smith's brigade launched several determined assaults, but was initially repelled due to the Confederate strong defensive position. Meanwhile, Hooker mistakenly diverted units from both 11 Corps divisions to engage Law and Benning, inadvertently leaving Geary without immediate support. Despite being outnumbered, Law's 2,000 men leveraged their fortified hilltop position effectively. However, erroneous reports led to Law to retreat just as Smith's brigade breached Confederate defenses, capturing stragglers and disbanding a regiment slow to receive the retreat order. Back at Wauhatchie, Geary's forces, running low on ammunition, continued to hold their ground fiercely. Colonel Bratton, sensing an impending victory, was abruptly ordered to retreat upon reports of approaching Union reinforcements. Bratton's withdrawal was skillfully covered by Benning's brigade, ensuring an organized Confederate retreat to Lookout Mountain. Amid the chaos, an unexpected incident occurred when Union mules broke loose, possibly stampeding into the Confederate lines. This bizarre event inspired a parody of Alfred Lord Tennyson's famous poem, whimsically titled "Charge of the Mule Brigade," which concluded, "Honor the charge they made, honor the Mule Brigade, long-eared 200. Ultimately, the Union's successful defense and subsequent control of the pontoon bridge across Moccasin Bend established a new supply route to Chattanooga, aptly named the Cracker Line by the grateful and hungry soldiers. Final losses, excluding the earlier attack at Brown's Ferry, consisted of 387 Confederate casualties, including 29 killed, 293 wounded, and 65 missing. The Union suffered 382 casualties, including 71 killed, 299 wounded, and 12 missing. Join us again next time on Things You Should Know, American Civil War Edition.